Hey guys, Lizzie here, and we are on to day 30. We have made it to the 30th day, guys. And this one is Carnival of Souls. I know that I have heard this title before, but I'm honestly not really sure what this film is about. I'm like trying to kind of dig into my memory to see if I recall anything about the film, and I don't. I guess I could look it up, but I just want to go to it kind of like surprised. I mean, it sounds dark from the title. And yeah, this is another one that I'm just watching on Hoopla. That was that library app that I told you guys about, and actually one of you did recommend it. I just didn't see the comment, because if you guys follow me on Twitter, you probably saw me talking about this, and I did want to mention it in a video. I just kept forgetting. But basically, I have not been getting notifications on the standard YouTube app. I double check my settings on there, and I know that on the studio app, it did say something about changing your settings so you don't get notifications on both, but I ignored that. But speaking of the YouTube Studio app, I was smart enough to think maybe I should check that and check the comment section, see if things are maybe being held for review or marked as spam, because it basically started happening after I started 101 days, which is really fucking annoying, because you're doing this thing that you're dedicating a lot of time to, and you're seemingly not getting a response. I wasn't even getting notifications of my regulars, those of you who comment on every video I do see you guys. So if you guys suddenly get a fluctuate of notifications of my responses or liking your comment, that is why. And I've been trying to remember to check it every time that I post a video, obviously, but I don't always remember, so I'm working on that. But yeah, if you just get a late notification, that's why. But I did want to just, I guess, mention that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was actually, I believe this is the same person that won my giveaway that I did. Sean Penna, and thank you for that recommendation. He said there's also another one called Canopy, so I might have to check that one out too. But I actually discovered the app from signing up for a library before I saw your comments, which is why I didn't mention it before. But still, thank you either way. But yeah, let's go ahead and just get into, well, I guess I'll go ahead and get into watching Carnival of Souls, and then we'll get into talking about Carnival of Souls right after. Okay, so this was definitely another very interesting one. I'm just gonna read the little synopsis of what it's about, because I feel like the internet explains it way better than I can. So it says, Mary Henry ends up the sole survivor of a fatal car accident through mysterious circumstances. Trying to put the incident behind her, she moves to Utah and takes a job as a church organist, but her fresh start is interrupted by visions of a fiendish man. As the visions begin to occur more frequently, Mary finds herself drawn to the deserted carnival on the outskirts of town. But yeah, so that's what the film's about. Focuses on this woman, Mary. Like I read, her and two other friends are in this car crash. Their car actually goes off a bridge and into a lake, and like I said, she's the sole survivor. And yeah, she starts having these visions of this creepy man whose face is real white, his eyes are sunken in, and she feels like he's coming to get her. One very cool thing that they did do in this movie, and it happens more than once, where the screen kind of goes, there's a bit of a wave that goes over it. It's someone being pulled underwater, and all of a sudden it's quiet. Mary can't hear anyone, or she can hear other people, but they can't hear or see her. So she basically is she describes it as being non-existent. We'd probably say invisible, but yeah, that non-existent. And that happens like a few times throughout the film. And it's very interesting because it just seems to be like very all of a sudden it happens. It's not seemingly like anything triggers it. It just like suddenly happens and then suddenly stops and everything's back to normal. And I thought that that was like really, really cool because they do obviously like kind of silence everything. There's like some background music still, but you don't like hear anybody talk. And obviously they don't hear her. And like the synopsis says, she's drawn to this carnival. Now, the problem that I had was that you never really find out what happened at this carnival. At one point, she's asking this priest of the church that she's working at what is up with like the building, because she sees him and she's driving into town, and he kind of explains to her that, you know, it's been all these different things, and he says that at one point it was a carnival, but was basically shut down, and the space hasn't been used for anything since. It's actually been blocked off. It's actually illegal to go onto the property, which of course she tries to anyway, but you just never find out about like what happened at the carnival. In that scene with the priest and he's explaining what the place used to be, they don't even like slip in anything, and that annoyed me up until you get to the end. The ending of the film is definitely interesting. I feel like it is probably something like some people could definitely see the ending of this film coming, especially given the fact that I feel like there are films that have come out since this film that have sort of a similar ending, and it is kind of up to your own interpretation. They don't really like shove exactly what happened into your face. Like, it is kind of for you to like piece together a little bit and be like, wait, what? It's weird. It doesn't explain itself, which I think is like a good thing. I think nowadays too many movies are just constantly trying to over-explain everything, and which makes just for a really good film. I feel like I did really enjoy it. It's an hour 20 minutes long, so it's not super long, but not super short either. So if you have seen this film, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. If you did enjoy this review, please do give it a big old thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more horror-related content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye!